Jon's real name being Aegon is a show-only thing and probably will only be a show-only thing because it doesn't actually make any sense if you think about it. Jon is the child of Rhaegar Targaryen and Lyanna Stark. Rhaegar Targaryen already has a son called Aegon, so he named his third son Aegon. Why? The show probably called him Aegon to mask the fact they didn't include fake Aegon. But I am of the belief, and many people are as well, that Jon's real name is Aemon. There are many reasons why I believe this, and that is because he's constantly linked with the name Aemon in various degrees, not just with Maester Aemon. For example, when he's thinking back to his childhood, he says, "I'm Prince Aemon the Dragon Knight." And Robb would say, "I'm the Young Dragon." Now, Robb is known as the Young Wolf, and his story is low-key similar to the Young Dragon's story. So perhaps this is a cheeky little hint that Jon really is Prince Aemon. Their stories are very mirrored. They give up a life to go serve at the Night's Watch. Their vows at the Night's Watch are tested 3 times. That's what Maester Aemon says. Once as a boy, once as a man, and once when he grows old. Jon's vows are being tested as well, to similar degrees. Aemon could have been king, but he denied it to keep his vows at the Night's Watch. Jon was offered Winterfell and legitimacy by Stannis Baratheon, but he denied it to keep his vows. When Robert's rebellion broke out, Maester Aemon stayed at the wall and kept his vows. When Robb declared war on the Lannisters and marched south, Jon stayed at the Night's Watch. He was going to go help Robb, but no, he ended up staying at the Night's Watch and kept his vows. And the final vow, people believe it's for love. We know that Jon loved Ygritte, but he kept his vows and stayed at the Night's Watch. Maester Aemon, he probably loved somebody as well. There are also many hints throughout Targaryen history. For example, every Aegon has had a brother called Aemon. Except for Rhaegar's son, Aegon. He doesn't have a brother called Aemon, unless... And if you go further into Rhaegar and discuss him about his whole idea of prophecy and the 3 heads of the dragon, he named his other 2 children after the conquerors. Perhaps if Jon was born a girl, her name would have been Visenya. But then it goes to Rhaegar's strong relationship with Maester Aemon as well. There are many, many links. There are many, many theories that will just take too long to go into. But yeah, I am of the belief that his name is Aemon. And maybe I'll do a separate video on this, but my favorite hint is the fact that Maekar from A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, his wife is called Deanna. So there's Maekar and Deanna, and they have a son called Aemon. And then there's Rhaegar and Lyanna, and they have a son called Aemon. Somebody asked me about that. I'll make a longer video about it.